Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect LFC. I'm your host, Simon. We are back again with another one. So before we go in with Connor Bradley, happy birthday. Today was your day, man. And I hope you had an amazing time and that being with the camp as you recover as a team over what has happened. I know you are gonna help each other to get up with everything that has been happening. I know you will rise again. So, hello, guys. Welcome back to another video. So, there are a lot of things that has been happening when it comes to Liverpool concerning. So, I'm gonna talk about it. When I hear your thoughts in the comment section about it and what you're expecting. So, let's get into the video. So, Sasha Falorelli did talk about this. He said that Luis Diaz's situation could influence Liverpool's approach in the market, while Rodrigo made Premier League uh, while Rodriguez made Premier League his priority despite the real El Nassr approach, Liverpool could move for the Brazilian one to watch. That was about 10 hours ago when he was explaining the situation. Did I try to click the like button and subscribe to connect? I think that is the best way you support us here, people. Looking now, we're on 14. We need to grow. We need this channel to grow. You are watching, we need to grow. Let's get into it. So, Rodrigo is now the player that is being mentioned right now in coming to Liverpool in what they think that he could be if their situation does not, at least give an idea of the direction of where it's going. So this is what has been said. So before we continue with the transfer, I need to talk about this. So remember, there was a game which was supposed to be played on Sunday. It was supposed to be played on Sunday as the first preseason game for Liverpool before the team actually leave to go to the camp or to their preseason tour. So it's been confirmed by Daily Star that Liverpool's preseason friendly against Preston North End to go ahead as planned on Sunday. Preston also wanted to pay a fitting tribute to Diogo Jota. They have been in discussion with the Reds on how best to mark the occasion. So it seems like that is going to be happening. It is one that we're going to have to keep an eye on. So that's what we are being told, that they will be trying by all means to work on creating what they call a fitting tribute to Diogo Jota. So it is going to go ahead as promised, and we just have to be ready because time is moving and things are happening very, very fast. And I'm still waiting to hear my team starting to talk in the transfer market because I haven't heard so much about that when it comes to transfer target, when it comes to the players who are moving within and out. So let's find out. But in terms of preseason, it seems like it's getting underway. We saw players coming to see the flowers and leaving their own flowers when it comes to the Diogo Jota situation at the Anfield. Today it was Cody Gakpo, and I think the CEO of Liverpool went there today to just go pay his respect, leaving his notes as well as to maybe read some few things which have been left out. It is really, really important because now players are coming back and they're actually getting into the season, and it's gonna be exciting to see how this one plays out like. But that's all we can say right now. I'm checking out it because there was information that I needed to read to you about what is happening when it comes to Liverpool. Almost they yes. So like I said, the Rodrigo situation is gonna be the one to watch. We need to keep an eye on that. As also the easy news that has just come from played right now. Talking of Rodrigo, I'll talk about it in the end of the video, but it's also important that just to keep an eye that it continues to be, the links are getting stronger and stronger, and that's what exactly is happening. So there's something that has been created just near Enfield with the number 20 written forever number 20, and I'm sure that there will be something that is going to be drawn on top of that. So many Liverpool fans have been asked by Enfield or by Liverpool to go do whatever they want to do in terms of signing. If they have messages that they want to leave, they put it there before. Of course, I think they're going to put in a picture of Diogo Jota up top. So a lot of Liverpool fans have been participating in it. It just looks so amazing, people, and it is really the best way to give fitting and something that is really amazing to see for the player he was, Diogo Jota, to us. On the other side, Hugo Ekitike spent most of his summer holiday. He has spent most of his summer holiday in Marrakech working on his game, training to get himself in the best possible shape for preseason. This is the kind of dedication that this is the kind of dedication he has. And this is why I believe he will succeed at Liverpool. So the person who was talking about this is Ben Brakos, one of the analysts who shares a lot about Liverpool and the players. Yeah, I really respect the guy. You should go like him and follow him either on any way platform, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter is always active. So he also said on that this is one move to keep an eye on. He knows he feels like something's gonna happen when it comes to this player. So keep an eye on that one. So Bayern Munich are trying by all means to use their sources to try and play around with the deal of Luis Diaz. So from the journalist, and this is what he had to say. Bayern are willing to pay a maximum of about £51 million for Luis Diaz. So it's going to be interesting because Liverpool are asking at least minimum 85 million. So you can't tell us what you want. I know you want Diaz to come, and we might release Diaz because the Rodryo issue have now are starting to get hot. But it doesn't mean you have the power to tell us how much you want to pay him for, because I don't think the transfer went that way. We're being honest, I don't think that they do. So there is something that has come out as well from Liverpool LFC, the club, and this is what has changed from the Premier League. So this is what the Liverpool club had to say. Liverpool's fixtures with Newcastle and Arsenal in August have been rescheduled. The Reds' trip to St James Park and Anfield encounter against the Gunners will now take place on the following dates, both broadcast live on Sky Sports in UK. So the first one is between Newcastle and Liverpool. It's going to be played on Monday on the 25th of August, 8 p.m. If you're in Britain, 9 p.m. my time, or maybe it'll be 10 p.m. according to the changes of the weathers. Then also the game between Liverpool is going to be on Sunday, the 31 of August. It's going to be at 4:30 p.m. if you're in Britain, 5:30 either when you're here or what. So that is the news that you had to be told, that there has been some broadcast changes in terms of the dates and the times of where those games are going to be played. They will be live in terms of they'll be live where on Sky Sports. So the Luis Diaz situation continues, and this what was said by one of the sources that have been active about the situation, who is in Colombia, the one journalist who's trusted. And this is what he has to say. There is a gentleman's agreement between Luis Diaz and Liverpool to allow him to leave the club without a problem for around 80 million euro. So that's what he's saying, that 80 million euro would do it for Liverpool to let Luis Diaz leave, as it feels like he wants to move. So if he wants to move, Liverpool allow him, but only for 80 million euro. So we have to keep an eye on that one. It's going to be exciting to see how that one plays out, but that's what I'm being told. So um, what Newcastle have joined in the Yugo take a hunt. They're interested in the player, and they're trying by all means to play. And maybe there's something that is happening behind the scene which we don't know, but that's what we're being told. So there's a reporter called the Christian FC has reported that Liverpool are interested in Tyler Dibley. So one of the reasons that Tyler Dibley is one of the options to reinforce the attack is because on his facility on his facility positioning, and Slot want a facility forward that can that's the reason Liverpool are after Tyler Gibbon or Malik Fofana. They are internally discussing the possibility of signing Real Madrid's Rodrigo. The sign the sign of Federico Chiesa was also made for a similar reason, as he can play anywhere between the left, the right, and the center of this if asked. Slot wants somebody that can play across the whole front line. That's according to him. So it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on that one because it's not going away. And by the way, Blind in Germany just reported that Liverpool have inquired about Rodrigo from Real Madrid in case Luis Diaz leaves. The Reds wants to be prepared. They like the player very, very much. Remember, we wanted to sign him, and things happened, but it happened on those days. But now things I think are coming back, and movements are happening. So we have to keep an eye on it and see how the situation plays on. Like on the other hand, did I miss out anything? I'm just checking if I missed out anything, people, because there's so much news that is coming up when it comes to transfer news. But yeah, I think that's all for today. That's what's happening with Liverpool. There's not so much talked about gay. I actually want to read more on the Tyler Dibble situation because I felt like I just gave you the last part of the story. It actually started here before even the Rodryo situation even started. So let me try to see. Okay. So this is what was said. Exclusive Tyler Devlin. Liverpool have a real interest in a deal to sign Tyler Devlin from Southampton this summer, suggest the sources. Tyler Devlin is a concrete option for Liverpool this summer if Luis Diaz decides to leave the club this summer. Tyler will play as a backup to rotational role to Cody Gakpo. Tyler Devlin uh, Southampton are open to a potential sale of Tyler Gibbons and they would demand around 45 to 15 million pounds for him. However, Liverpool believe they can negotiate the deal to under 40 million pounds. Many other Premier League clubs and foreign clubs are also interested in signing Tyler Gibbons. The situation is open, but Liverpool have a concrete interest in the player. That is from, like I said, I think it's called Christian FC. I don't know, people. We have to keep an eye on it because whether you don't trust the source or what, there's so many stories that has been happening in which yes actually called them first and they've come to possibility. So let's keep an eye on this one. It might be interesting as the summer is getting exciting as we wait on to seeing why are Newcastle interested in Ekitike. Is there maybe a movement in Isak? What is happening? All of those questions will be answered. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But for now, click that like button, subscribe to the Football Connect LFC. I'll see you on another one. We are out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.